Hi there, it's me, Gamer Tire here. I'm recapping Dragon Ball Z, chapters 281 through 285, non-American Dragon Ball, chapter 475 through 479. Please subscribe, watch the videos, and donate. Thanks. Let's get started. Chapter 281, Boo Unbound. Originally released June 21st, 1994. Goku rushes at Boo and punches him hard in the face, but Boo comes right back with a punch of his own, sending Goku flying. Goku quickly catches himself in turn and fires off a Kamehameha that shoots straight through Boo's stomach. However, Boo instantly heals and counters with his own Kamehameha. Goku manages to swat Boo's Kamehameha back, but Boo deflects it to the side, hitting Bobby D. The blast blows up off in the distance. The explosion is felt atop God's temple. Bobby D yells at Boo to be more careful, and then tells Goku he's not much of a friend of justice since that blast just destroyed about a tenth of the Earth. Goku compliments Boo, saying he's surprisingly gifted in his ability to instantly make his opposing league into his own. Boo laughs and grows and knows why Pinocchio, as Goku notes that Trunks' ki is speeding up, meaning he's found the Dragon Raider and is leaving West City. Goku drops off his Super Saiyan 3 form, and Boo asks why. He was having fun fighting. Goku says it's been an honor, but he has no time to play. Bobby says he won't get away alive. Goku asks Bobby to wait 2 days, and then those 3 will appear. However, don't kill anyone in those 2 days. Boo is intrigued, wondering if they're strong. But Bobby says no way. Goku had figured Boo might like a fun fight, and says he'll make sure Bobby gets a suitable punishment when he goes to hell. Goku then teleports away, and Bobby wonders why he even came here. Then Bobby yells at Boo that he got away because Boo's too slow. He tells Boo to go look for him, but Boo ignores him and starts to get angry. Boo then turns around grinning, saying he's really something good. Bobby doubts that, says Boo is so stupid, and wants him to hurry up and tell him. Boo leans in and grabs Bobby by the neck, choking him. If Bobby can't talk, he can't recite the spell to steal Boo away. Boo doesn't need him anymore and tells Bobby he's stupid, just before punching his head off. Chapter 282, Goku's Time. Originally released June 28, 1994. Boo punches Bobby, making his head explode. Laughing, Boo tosses Bobby's body off to the side and obliterates it with a ki blast. Boo then dances for joy. Meanwhile, Goku has returned to God's temple, where he tells Piccolo and Boo's that Boo's just killed Bobby. Piccolo thinks Boo may calm down now that there's no one to give him orders anymore. At this point, Boo unleashed a powerful blast from his mouth, blowing up part of a city. Boo then runs through the streets of the city, looking over buildings and cars. He sees a girl hiding by the side of the building, scared to death, and asks her if she thinks he's cool. The girl insists he's very cool. Boo asks if she wants to smooch, but she screams, and Boo thinks she's a liar. Then Boo spots a magazine on the ground with a picture of a popular handsome man, Barry Khan. Boo figures this must be what Earth girls like, and so he makes his face look like Barry Khan's. The girl still screams, and Boo says she's selfish, turns her into a caramel and eats her. Boo thinks things will be boring until those strong guys show up, and he'll annihilate the Earthlings for fun in the meantime. Piccolo is mad about the situation, and Goku agrees that they miscalculated Boo. Piccolo says he could blow up Earth if he felt like it, but Goku doubts he will. Says Boo looked happy at the idea of fighting someone strong in 2 days. At least they'll be safe until up here, though the same can't be said for the people in the lower world. Piccolo says they must teach the two youngsters fusion. Goku says he must hurry since he only has about an hour left on Earth. Piccolo thinks that can't be, but Goku explains that Super Saiyan 3 is meant only for the afterlife. In the other world, where time passes, it uses way too much energy, and you easily can get exhausted. Piccolo suggests having Dende store his energy, but Goku says he has to go back to the afterlife. Baba shows up and says Goku has only 30 minutes left. Goku can't believe it and wants Trunks to hurry up and get back. Piccolo wonders though if Goku had gone all out with Super Saiyan 3 if he would have been able to defeat Majin Buu, but Goku doesn't think he could have. Since Boo's string is ridiculous, but since more importantly he probably wouldn't, since he was not supposed to even be here. He also thinks it would be best if the youngsters learn to deal with the things, because more than likely this won't be the last time someone like Boo shows up. Goku asks Piccolo if he thinks it's possible the youngsters can win, and Piccolo just says Goku is really something special. Piccolo asks him to give his regards to Gohan in the afterlife. Goku says Gohan's biggest regret about being dead will probably be the fact that he can't see Piccolo anymore. Speaking of whom, Gohan is practicing with the Z sword, and Kaioshin is impressed with the way he's able to wield it. Gohan thinks of how his father continued his training even after death, and thinks of how he himself needs to get stronger since Majin Buu is still alive. Back on Earth, Trunks has returned to God's temple with the Dragon Radar. In the area for training, Goku says they only have a little time left. The boys call him Sensei. Goku wonders why they're suddenly so obedient. Piccolo figures it is because of Super Saiyan 3. Goku announces it is time to begin. Chapter 283. Goku goes back. Originally released July 5th, 1994. Goku says they'll have to practice making their key analytical later, and Piccolo asks Goku if he's alright. Goku says he's okay. Well, Piccolo contends how much energy Super Saiyan 3 uses in the living world. Goku says for now they'll master fusion since they have their key identical. They have to go do fusion, but pose exactly the same. He'll teach them the pose now, so pay attention. First, stand a distance apart from each other. Then throw your arms to the side like this, leaning then straight. Next, throw your arms in the opposite side and approach each other by making 3 steps like this. Knees bent outward. Shin. Then throw your arms at the other side again, making hands into fists. Kicking your outer leg with the knee bent. Ha! Put your hands over their head and make sure the fingers are pointing like this. Inner leg must be bent. Outer leg must be straight. Everyone's speechless until Trunks says he thinks that's really lame. Goku says they'll have to do both. They'll have to do it with left and right symmetry. But the boys don't know what it means, so Goku wants Piccolo to try it with him. Goku is quite reluctant. Goku says they'll have to move it in reverse, like a mirror reflection. So Goku and Piccolo mirror each other's movements, moving forward of each other and ending up with their fingers touching. It's the boy's turn. Piccolo says that even if Vegeta were alive, he would never have done this. And Goku isn't sure why. Boo is flying along, and he yawns, saying he's getting sleepy. So he lands in a village and decides to take a house so he can nap. But it's too noisy. People are screaming at his presence. So he'll make it quiet. Boo gathers up all the moving things, lifting them into the air, turning them into clay. Next, he cleans up by destroying the surrounding landscape. Boo takes his big mound of clay and molds it into a very weird house, shaped like a beehive. He climbs inside through a hole in the side and shows everyone around. This is where he eats his food. He's sitting on a table. This is his bathtub. He's taking a bath. This is the toilet. He's sitting on it. This is where he brushes his teeth. He's at the sink brushing. And this is the bed. He's sleeping. Boo wakes up and says, I guess I've slept for 5 seconds. Now then, I'll go kill. Goku and Piccolo are training the boys, nitpicking at the movements. Krillin, one of the spectators, wonders about the dance training. Baba arrives saying it's time to go back now. Goku tells Piccolo it's up to him now, but the boys should have fusion mastered by tomorrow. Everyone gathers around to their goodbyes, and Goku tells Chi-Chi not to feel bad. She still has Goten. Chi-Chi thinks he might be killed by Majin Buu, but Goku insists he won't if he masters this technique. Goku says he'll try to give his regards to Gohan in the afterlife, but Videl insists she thinks Gohan's alive somehow. Krillin doubts it since they don't feel his ki, but Goku thinks it's likely. Baba says they really must get going, but Goten seems to be wanting something. Chi-Chi realizes he wants a hug from his daddy, but Goten just puts up his head down. Goku then picks him up and hugs him, and tells Goten to look out for his mother, flying off with Baba. Goku yells at everyone, "Later, guys. Let's meet up again when you're dead." Goku puffs away, and Krillin smiles, thinking, what a jerk he is. Chapter 284, Where is Gohan? Original release July 12th, 1994. Bobby drops Goku off in the afterlife, and Goku runs to Enema Daigyo office to ask him a question, but first, Enema Daigyo asks Goku what's happening on Earth, as there are quite a few dead people to deal with. Goku says everyone on Earth will probably be coming here, but he wants to know if someone named Son Gohan came here shortly before the large amounts of Earthlings started coming in. That guy's his son. Enema Daigyo says he hasn't, and he would have known right away if he saw Goku's son. Goku is glad Gohan is not dead. Enema says someone even more amazing did come here, though. The king of the evil demon realm, Dabara. Since he probably would have liked hell, Enema sent him to heaven. Goku thanks him and flies off. Goku realizes that Videl girl was right, but wonders why they never felt Gohan's ki. So he feels Gohan's ki, but it's right here on Kaio realm. Goku teleports towards it, arrives in the Kaioshin realm to find Gohan practicing with the Z sword. Everyone is shocked to see him. Goku wonders about Gohan's clothes. Those Kaioshin, that the guy who died. Kabuto freaks out that there's yet another mortal on this holy ground. Gohan asks why he's here, and so Goku explains some time passes and Gohan compliments everything that Majin Buu has done to the earth. Goku wants to hold the sword for a bit and says it really is very heavy. Swinging around a bit, Goku asks Kyroshin if he can stay here until Gohan goes to fight Buu. Also asks if he can have some food. Kyroshin asks Gohan if he also wants to rest. And so they head off. Gohan wants to see Super Saiyan 3 after they eat. Back on Earth, a whole day has gone by. Piccolo wakes up and up the boys. He tells them to wash up and get some food so they can resume training. They must completely master fusion in one day. On the Earth's surface, Majin Buu has already destroyed 2/3 of the people in the cities. Boo flies around, spotting a boy walking down a road, and thinks he won't let anyone get away. Boo lands in front of him, but the boy happily says he'll ask who it is. Boo thinks he should recognize him. The boy says his eyes can't see. Wonders if Boo is surprised to be someone famous. It's supposed to be someone famous. Boo thinks he's dumb and just has his eyes closed. The boy says even opening them he can't see. He's been blind since birth. Boo realizes he isn't scared because he can't see him. So he magically restores the boy's sight. The boy opens his eyes and now he can see. He looks at the boy Boo, and he's still not scared, just grateful. Boo's confused and sits down with the boy for a bit. The boy figures Boo must be a foreigner for having that thing on his head. Boo asks the boy if he thinks he's cool, and the boy supposes he's fairly cool, which makes Boo happy. The boy decides to give him some money as thanks. He was supposed to use this money to buy milk, but all the stores are closed. Boo tries to eat the money, but it's yucky, so he flies off. Boy is surprised that foreigners can fly. Boo finds a guy loading his car and turns him into milk and brings it back to the boy. He tells him milk is yummier than money and flies off. Boo then comes across another town and blows it up, creating a huge smoke cloud as he looks on in enjoyment. Meanwhile, Gohan is easily swinging the Z sword around, and Goku complains how he will be able to wield it only after one day. Goku bets the Z sword can cut really well. Comments how well he is able to wield it in just one day. Okay, we got to depart. Chapter 285. The Zeta Sword. Originally released July 19th, 1994. Goku realizes the boulder. Goku readies the boulder, and Gohan thinks he'll slice it into tofu. But Krishna thinks they should test it with something harder and make a big cube appear out of thin air. He tosses the cube over to Goku and explains this is the hardest metal in the universe. Kachin steel. Goku taps it for a bit and is quite impressed. He asks Gohan if he's ready and then throws this block of Kachin steel at him. Gohan swings and the sword at it, but the Z sword breaks when it contacts with the block. Everyone is completely shocked. Goku blames it on Kenshin, but Kenshin says that the sword was supposed to hold the greatest power. Gohan thinks this weapon may have been exaggerated, as he drops the sword and broken remains. Gohan does perk up and says his physical strength has gone way up since the Z sword was so heavy. That was the source of the greatest power, and the Kenshin agrees that Gohan has probably powered up greatly. Goku's unsure if that's enough to beat Majin Buu, though. An old man in the Kenshin outfit suddenly shows up, scaring the heck out of everyone. Says that's not it. Everyone wonders who he is, and the old man says he's a Kenshin from the 15 generations ago. A long time ago, a very strong and evil person, maybe not at Majin Buu's level, sealed him away in that sword. The person who was after his fearsomeness. Goku thinks the old man doesn't look so awesome and decides to test him by shooting a blast at him. It hits old Kenshin right in the face, and he hits the ground hard. Old Kenshin gets up and starts calling Goku all kinds of dirty names. Goku he's just an old windbag. Old Kenshin says that that bad guy wasn't afraid of his power, but his fearsome abilities. Goku is curious, but Kenshin says he's not telling, sticking to his tongue out. Goku offers him some books if he tells. The Kenshin says he can just watch girls bathe to get dressed with his goofy eyes. godly eyes. Goku then offers him a chance to touch the rest of her ass of a real woman. Thinks he, what the hell? Thinking he's the same type of as Kami Senshin. Gohan is curious about what he's up to, and Goku says that when Gohan gets back to the lower world, he can ask his girlfriend, that girl Videl, to do it. Gohan freaks out and objects. Goku and asks old Kenshin if instead of he'd mind on older women. Goku tells Gohan to tell Bulma the circumstances. Gohan thinks he can't ask her something like that. Goku asks old Kenshin if the ability can beat Majin Buu, and he says it's not. Despite it's most likely it can. Goku says she can save the universe just by giving a felt up a little. Gohan thinks that's sexual harassment. Besides, even if they can save the universe, he'll be killed by Bulma. But Goku only isn't listening to Gohan and shakes Old Kenshin's hand. And that it's settled. Old Kenshin explains the super ability. No matter how amazing of a master you may be, he can bring out all the hidden power far beyond your limits. Goku thinks it's hard he's heard of that ability before. Old Kenshin insists no one else can do it well beyond the limits like his. He looks at Gohan, seeing that he was one who pulled the sword out, and says he is sure to make someone who could pull out the sword and swing it around to the strongest in the universe. Although he'd thought the only one who'd free him from the sword would have been a Kaioshin, not an Earthling. Kaioshin someone apologizes, but old Kaioshin tells Gohan to stand there and not to move. Then he starts doing some funky dancing, circling around him. Gohan tries to ask about this, but old Kenshin tells him to be quiet for his important ritual. How long this will take? The old Kenshin says 5 hours for the ritual, 20 hours for the power up. Goku decides to take a nap while Kabuto and Kamishin realize they should probably stay awake. Gohan doesn't look like this at all. Meanwhile, Trunks and Goten are still practicing fusion. Piccolo says they're nearly perfected it. Now he wants them to test it, and he tells them to match their ki exactly. Trunks is doubtful that the two of them can really fuse. Piccolo shouts that it's time to begin. Please subscribe. Help reach 1,000 plus subscribers. Watching videos fully helps increase the watch hours of 1,000 plus. And help fund the channel by donating monthly to the Patreon page, starting at $8 a month, with 4 plus posts per month, or $3 per post, or one-time donation on the Ko-Fi page. Have a blessed day. See you on next visit. Bye for now. Bye!